Would have been nice if I had all those troops to come through and help me. But no, because of everything. I had to run through and kill all those damn Daedra and the entire castle by myself because y'all's fucking AI was bugged. Dumbasses.
Come on,
I'm like, I'm following you, motherfucker. Goddamn. You're the one that's caught on terrain and your AI's bugging. Jesus Christ. Bitch, you guessed it. Woo. You was right. Oh, God. Martin, what did they do to you? What did they do to you? Martin was hot. Martin had, like, fucking Matt Mercer, like, frame, like hot look. Like, this isn't Martin set. My feelings are hurt and my day is ruined.
What's the matter with you? I knew you for a high woman all along. Then it's tough. Is this how it ends? I'll never find.
I know you probably think I'm a monster for doing that. First of all, I'm going to be New Game Plus in this world anyways. Polly will be back. And secondly, one of the things that people will do with PvP, especially at the Church of Ilia, they will camp behind Kale in an attempt to sort of like attack you without getting, attacked themselves. It's kind of atrocious. I don't have the Very engine. I decided I thought it would be better to go for the Invoked. And honestly, a lot of things say you need 3 copies of Magical Meltdown. I completely disagree. 2 is more than enough. You are running a very tight deck by and large already. So, ultimately at the end of the day, being like, there's certain Shadal cards like that you can cut. Honestly, I think Falco is bloat in Duel Links, honestly. Yeah. It really ain't. Like, here's the thing. Duel Links hasn't ever been for free-to-play players. It's never been for free-to-play players. Everybody I know who is a free-to-play player has 7 billion accounts because they only can get enough, like, free shit as a new player to make one deck. I understand that. I mean, here's the thing. I'm glad Master Duel has a much more generous deck crafting option, but it kind of has to, given that the decks are bigger in comparison. It would have been dead. So somehow have a lot of decks. Me too. I've spent a lot of money on this game over the years, like in a genuinely shameful amount. Granted, I know somebody who has spent upwards of $10,000 on League of Legends skins, so not as bad as me spending at least a couple grand on Duel Links over the course of 5 years. Let's see where DJ is. It really do be the Argonians in the Mages Guild in Oblivion that be doing all the heavy lifting to keep shit together. Like, unironically, it's always the Argonian women that are just nailing it.
What? Who
always.
Are you?
Oh, it's such a pretty game. Oh, it's such a pretty game. Oh, I love it so. Oh, God, it's so good. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm creaming my jorts. This is so great.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory.
Hold on, tell me what happened. As the fucking guy attacking you is standing there menacingly.
Delphin Gent,
Creator of the celebrated enemies explode spell, advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things.
Oh my god, you look horrible. Why do you have a lazy eye when you were talking? That's not nice to call her a creature. She probably got really deformed when she was trying to create the enemies explode spell, which is, I don't know, I guess an
Well met.
occupational hazard. I'm a believer in inner beauty, you know? God, this model is fucking rough, dude. Unaware. This ruin you can get to literally the moment you leave the Imperial Sewer, and it's super duper valuable to come here and do this, especially if you are a casting-based character. And here's the reason why. These little blue stones you just saw me pick up, if I can find the damn things, they're called Wellikid stones. And what they do is, if your magicka is like lesser, it insta gives it back to you. It is basically a early game ultimate potion of magicka. Super duper valuable to have in a pinch, especially early game when you are, running around spamming a lot of spells and, having to like coast away from enemies. So coming here, like, there's a reason this ruin is the first thing you see. Come here, grab these blue Welkinid stones you see littered around the ruin, and it'll make yourself as a caster significantly easier to do it. That being said, if you are a caster, I personally feel like you're better off like getting some level of weapon with that, just in case, but that's neither here nor there.
You elves are all the same. All flash and no fury. Ha ha! You move like a pregnant cow. You're outmatched.
Did you just say you move like a pregnant cow? That is wild behavior to say. They actually added new jeers. That's something. So one of the things I will say that I do like, and that I acknowledge about this, is Skyblivion, the total conversion mod for Skyrim to play Oblivion within the Skyrim engine, is still a very, very viable option for people who, like, even with this remaster existing, and it's for two reasons. The first one is, it has already been confirmed that... Hydrating real quick. It has already been confirmed that there will not be mod support for this game. It is not in the works. It is not going to be available. If there are mods, it is going to be by the cream of the crop mod authors making bare bones modifications that aren't really fantastic. That being so, that's the first thing Skyblivion has going for it: the ability for modders to do more within it. The second point is, despite the new UI being, for all intents and purposes, fucking amazing, and so much more intuitive, and so much nicer to look at, and so much more, wonderful, as well as, other aspects of, the UI changes and decisions that they made. The combat is really the same. You have a dedicated cast button. You have one thing in your hand. You have another shield. It's the way that they did combat with like each individual hand can equip things is, I feel, a lot better for a more casual audience. This is an older school RPG. A lot of the things that Oblivion did, even when it came out in 2006, were already kind of dated a little bit as far as RPGs were concerned by that point in time. So this is like a early 2000s, late 90s, like, style of RPG upgrading and management and things of that nature. It's very much doesn't feel like a Skyrim-esque type of sandbox. This is a much more traditional type of RPG. So I think for a lot of people who aren't particularly a fan of this type of RPG and the mechanics wherein, Sky Oblivion is going to completely be a more viable option, all things considered. Red Eyes is such an abused fucking archetype, dude. The idea, the fact that these poor Red Eyes players, like, it is like Blue Eyes gets everything, Dark Magician gets everything next, and Red Eyes is like, it's like that meme of like the mom holding up a child, another child is drowning right next to it, and then there's like a skeleton at the bottom of the ocean. Like the skeleton is Red Eyes. I'm sorry, like it's just. I have friends that are Red Eyes fans, and like they got a secondary liking and hankering for Cyber Dragon just so they could play something that is not gonna dot brick on and die every fucking match. It's a special summon monster, bro. Why do Yu-Gi-Oh players not fucking read, bro? That is the third time that exact monster got nailed. Oh my god. Dude, that's a special summon monster too. What are you doing? What are you doing, brother? Brother, read Elshadal Construct. Read cards. Reading is fundamental. It's like that fucking... It's from, like, it's this shit. It's this shit. It's this shit.
Is that all you got, nigga? Oh, no, nigga. That's just the tip of this iceberg. Read, nigga! Read!
Average fucking Yu-Gi-Oh player. Jesus Christ. See? My fellow pink brother. It's the new racial slur white people are being called. See, you cannot... This is why white people don't have slurs. This is why calling me a cracker does not work. It is because all of the slurs you can call white people are so unserious. This is why racism against white people, like systematic racism against white people, isn't real. Because every time I hear a new slur come up for white people, I just think it's funny. Like, it sounds so unserious. Like, I know that, like, it's like, come on, dude. Like, and people say that like white people aren't on top and like are in that denial, and racists say white people aren't on top and there's reverse racism and stuff. Freaking denial. So one of the things I'm noticing is that NPCs don't have locked beds. Adrian was sleeping in this one, and now she's sleeping in this one. So that tells me that the concept of like a bed that is, you know, locked and like to like for certain people is not a thing, which is certainly an interesting choice. Not even saying it's a bad thing. Okay, let's do this catacomb. Probably better for my sanity anyways. Did I really just say that? A catacomb that I've already done in Elden Ring will be better for my sanity than going through Redmane Castle. What the fuck is wrong with me, bro? My brain is so damn broken.
Play the damn game and get off your phone.
I'm sorry, I'm texting a hot chick who's talking to me about Elden Ring. Unhinged. Cut me some slack. So we are gonna do every quest line, but I've actually never done Knights of the Nine before on Oblivion before. I always like go straight into, you know, Thieves Guild and all that shit. So I don't know, maybe we'll do it this time around now that the game doesn't look like a potato. A lot of wishes for Duel Links, because here's the thing, it's the only way to really play the speed duel format effectively in the West now, which is a bummer because the speed duel format is really, really fun. I love it. But unfortunately, Konami didn't want to invest the time and money to cultivate a fan base for it, and it could have genuinely been a way to get more people who haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In years or even have never played Yu-Gi-Oh! To get into the game, and it's really fucking depressing. I'll say they did a really good job keeping a lot of the models faithful. The weapons really do have that traditional clunky Oblivion kind of feel. Like, for example, if we just walk back here real quick, there's a Warhammer, right? You know, like there's that like an iron warhammer. It's like fairly clunky. You know, it doesn't, you know, it looks kind of cartoonish in a way, which is very like reminiscent of like the chunkiness of Oblivion. They really kind of replicated that in a pretty impressive way, and I love that a lot. Oh Lord! They even remastered the game's titular jank. Ugh! This is gonna be a great game. It just works, folks.
Can I get on there? What the fuck? You aren't supposed to be here. Go. That's fucking hilarious.
Where is it? Please, I don't want to do the Fighters Guild. I just want to throw magic spells and feel pretty and throw magic spells. I don't like it. Where is the damn Mages Guild? Fuck! Shit. 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 Yay! Shit. 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 Why don't I get good at this game? Fuck this mini game, man! I hate it here. I hate myself. Ugh. God damn it. Bleak Flats Caves is its fucking name. This is where he decided to go and do his experiments after the guild leader kicked him out of the guild hall because he summoned a mean scamp. This is where she sent him, to Bleak Flats Cave. She sent him to a cave called Bleak Flats Cave. How the fuck is that not synonymous with spooky bullshit? Jesus Christ. Stop. Hammer time. Huh. It's almost like when you have a fucking card that is the linchpin of your entire game plan, have the effect destroy all monsters controlled when this card gets destroyed. It puts a big old sign on on the thing that says "Pop me." Oh my god, we can zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea how legendary this change is. One of the biggest fucking issues with the original Oblivion is that your tiny ass was riding all the way up here on the map, and you had to like move around trying to figure out where the fuck is everything, where the fuck you do. Now you can zoom all the way out and see everything. Everything. Do you know how much this needed to be in the original, and it pisses me off that it wasn't? Ugh! I'm coming.
With us. Your destiny is bound up with my... I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him, and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
So, they were using the, audio from it.
A bad day to take up with the cause of the Septums.
So, fun fact, I think it was Sir Patrick Stewart, is the voice of the Emperor. and he was a big marketing draw for the original game. But one of the things that like he talked about after recording the character Uriel Septim was Todd Howard and the rest of the crew gave him something like 80 pages, like a book, of this particular character's backstory. Because Uriel Septim in Oblivion is a very storied character. He's pretty central to a lot of the happenings of Elder Scrolls 1, 2, and 3. And it was and Pastor Stewart was like, oh my god, like this is the most amount of prep I've ever gotten for like any role I've ever been. I loved this. And he talks very fondly about recording this character, even though said character is literally dies in the tutorial of the game. So it's a testament to the level of detail and quality that is within this world. And I really like that. Why do the Maw demons in Path of Exiles 2 look like pussies with legs? I will say one of the things that's a lot nicer is because the assets are a lot better. You're actually able to like see how an opponent is gonna move. It's not just super fucking fast for no reason. And that lends to the fact that, like, you know, yeah, I can actually spot block and stuff, which is really fucking nice. You know, back in the old game, like, people go, and so you're just like, they're just flailing, and you're flailing, and there's really no rhyme or reason to it. You just had to bash head against wall. Fuck you, Toby. Deception of Sinful Spoils has card text. And unfortunately, Zeros, my opponent, you did not read. Chara and you wanted me to do the sweep of shame. Behold! I'm doing 1,000 math calculations at once, and they are all wrong.
I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes.
Incel. Incel. Everybody boo this man. Boo! Oh, got the time. Second. Summon. Put it in effect. 8. That. Check position. Check position. Battle pills. 1. Duel Links best shit all player, baby. That's who I am. Another Blue Eyes player. Yippee. Fuck, I forgot to get rid of National Ariel. Shit, I need to do that after this duel. I'm stupid. Everybody boo me. Everybody type L's in chat. I deserve it. I mean, this unironically kind of helped a little bit.
Father, since you clearly suck, can I have hookers and blow?
You cannot have hookers and blow, Winston. You are a 2D penguin. You do not even have a penis.
I am just waiting to hear back from them about what's the next step. Most likely the next step is
oh my god!
Just simply
Oblivion! Oh my god, Oblivion crashing! Oh my god, a fucking Elder Scrolls game crashing! Oh my god, a Bethesda game crashing randomly for no fucking reason. It's perfect, just like how I needed it to be. It's the perfect remaster. God fucking damn it.
Where does Ethan get this information from? You see, it would be very obviously a problem if Ethan was discovering this content by scrolling through Twitter looking for something to upset himself with. He has maybe set it up in such a way where his employees feel the need to send him this information, and that would be horrible. They shouldn't be doing that. They should be sending you things that are entertaining for your show that don't fucking trigger the hell out of you. Why is there so much work being put into discovering this guy on Twitter who's barely getting any interactions, linking him to me and posting on the Reddit, when there's no work being put into who the fuck is the person on the Reddit who's posting this in the first place? If you do.
So the reason why they're honest to God, they focus on doing that with Ethan is because the man does what, 8 hours of recording raw a day. My brother in Christ, like I would love nothing more than to sit on my ass and stream for y'all and make content for y'all 10 hours a day. Do you know, like, here's the thing. I did a 10-hour stream before I left for New York, before I left Orlando. And I planned that shit out for a week. I had interviews, I had segments, I had purpose, and it was a pain in the ass to get 10 hours. Doing that every fucking day is a nightmare. Now, granted, streaming is the easiest job in the world. I don't make enough money to make a job out of it, obviously. But fundamentally, at the end of the day, it's like there's not. I could argue that there is certainly enough information coming out day by day across a wide variety of things that you could genuinely make a show on. I could do it. The problem is that how much of that is actually going to be entertaining and interesting for not just you to be able to talk and riff on, but also that your audience wants to watch. Even crashing the fuck out over Hassan has been shown to like get some level of views compared to like other shit because, you know, it's the like circling the drain, like it's going faster and faster and faster and faster, but it's diminishing returns. But it's in the short term, it's getting those views. That's why ultimately they do it. Also, it's fun to piss your boss off and have them like be emotionally drained and tired and have it not be directed as you. It makes Hassan miserable, and like it's kind of fun to make your boss miserable. I'm sorry.
Do a little bit of research. It seems like it's
who the fuck is Gene Reno? You're banned.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at HIMediaTV/Discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at HIMedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and a dollar a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.